10 years since 50 Shades of Grey launched Jamie Dornan to international fame, the Northern Irish star remains at the top of his game. Despite reaching an age when many actors begin to slow down, Dornan still captivates audiences with his elegance, charisma, and profound acting. From the controversial role of Christian Grey to the quiet man in Belfast, he has proven that his appeal comes not only from his appearance, but also from his limitless ability to transform. In the 10th year of his brilliant career, Jamie Dornan has become living proof of the concept of age is just a number, a symbol of perseverance, maturity, and constant shining in the turbulent Hollywood. Sparkles Jamie Dornan, not just an actor, but an icon of style, courage, and timeless appeal. Fire 10 years, Jamie Dornan's journey of continuous improvement. From model to actor, Jamie Dornan has never stopped challenging himself. He stepped through the halo of 50 Shades to prove his true ability in The Fall, A Private War or The Tourist. Each role has a new shade, sometimes fierce, sometimes gentle, but always leaves a strong impression on the audience. With a classic gentleman style mixed with a bit of modernity, Dornan not only conquers the audience with his acting but also becomes a favorite face of major fashion brands. He is the embodiment of elegant masculinity, both approachable and incredibly attractive. Speech balloon. I don't try to maintain a perfect image, I just want to be true to myself, Jamie once shared in an interview, showing his simple but strong philosophy of life. Glowing star. And now, at the 10-year mark, Jamie Dornan is no longer just a star, he is an icon. A symbol of consistency, of art that matures over time, and of charisma that never fades as the years go by. Globe legacy influence. Jamie Dornan, more than a cinema icon. Over the past 10 years, Jamie Dornan has not only been a familiar face on the screen but also a symbol of the balance between art and life. He chose to keep a simple private life with his family, away from the noise of Hollywood, a rare thing in this glamorous world. It is that tranquility that makes his appeal more sustainable than ever. With diverse projects, from psychological films, action films to comedies, Dornan proves that he is not confined to the image of a charming billionaire. Each role is an affirmation that art does not need noise to touch the hearts of the audience. Star Jamie Dornan has become an example for the younger generation of actors. Dare to challenge yourself. Dare to go beyond the limits of the image. And most importantly, dare to live authentically, both on screen and in real life. Film projector. Looking back at 10 years of his career, Jamie not only left behind memorable footage, but also inspired perseverance, sophistication and maturity. For him, the journey is not over, it has just entered a new chapter, promising much greater things. Sparkles Jamie Dornan, the man who does not chase the light, but is the light that others must follow. Military medal. New chapter. Jamie Dornan, the symbol of longevity in modern Hollywood. Entering a new decade of his career, Jamie Dornan still maintains his own position, an artist who does not need tricks but always makes the whole world follow. In a volatile Hollywood, where fame is easy to come and easy to lose, Dornan still stands firm thanks to his courage, discipline and belief in pure art. In interviews, he often talks about choosing scripts not based on fame, but on emotions. I choose stories that move me, because I believe the audience will feel it. It is this philosophy that has helped him maintain a distinct image, no noise, no scandal, but full of inner strength. Each new project of Dornan, whether it is a TV series, a movie or an international collaboration, brings with it a special curiosity. Because the audience always wants to know, how will Jamie Dornan surprise them this time? Dizzy. From sex symbol to mature artist, Dornan's journey is proof that true beauty lies in sincerity, effort and love for the profession. Fire Jamie Dornan, not only the silver screen lover of the previous generation, but also a timeless icon for the next generation. A star does not need to show off, because his talent and genuine heart have made him a legend. Glowing star. 10 iconic moments of Jamie Dornan, the journey of a living legend. Keycap 1, 50 Shades of Grey, 2015. The film that put Jamie Dornan on the Hollywood map. Despite causing controversy, the role of Christian Grey turned him into a global phenomenon, opening a new era for bold romantic films. Keycap 2, The Fall, Predator and Hero. The role of murderer Paul Spector shows Dornan's incredible acting depth. He makes the audience both scared and sympathetic, something few can do. Keycap 3, Belfast, Back to the Roots. In Kenneth Branagh's masterpiece, Dornan transforms into a gentle father, recalling his childhood in Northern Ireland. The film brought him numerous Oscar nominations and affirmed him as a talented actor, not just a pretty face. Keycap 4, A Private War. When the heart speaks instead of action. The role of a war photographer accompanying journalist Marie Colvin, Rosamund Pike, is one of his most genuine and emotional performances. Keycap 5, The Tourist, a surprise return to television. The BBC series proves that Jamie is still a hot star, when ratings hit record levels and audiences flocked to discuss his multi-layered transformation. Keycap 6, Famous fashion campaigns. From Calvin Klein to Hugo Boss, Jamie Dornan's image is always associated with elegance, worldliness and timeless charm. He has become a modern male fashion icon. Keycap 7, Family Man. Besides the spotlight, Dornan is still a devoted father, always protecting the privacy of his wife and 3 young daughters, something that makes fans admire him even more. Keycap 8, returns to the music scene. Not many people know that Jamie used to be a singer. Every time he sings, even if it's just a glimpse on a talk show or a movie, viewers can feel the naturalness and subtle emotions. Keycap 9, Proud Northern Ireland Spirit. Dornan always talks about his homeland in every interview. He has become a symbol of national pride, representing the resilience and self-esteem of artists from a small but great land. Keycap 10, The Future Ahead. The past 10 years are just the beginning. Jamie Dornan is entering the most brilliant period of his career, where he can choose any role, and the audience will still believe, follow and love him. Clapperboard Jamie Dornan, a decade, an icon, a living legacy of modern cinema. Dizzy Jamie Dornan, legacy lies not only in the roles, but also in the unyielding spirit of the artist. Over the past 10 years, Dornan has proven a simple but great thing. Success does not come from scandal, but from perseverance and honesty. He does not need noise, does not need tricks, just needs to walk firmly, and the world will follow. In every appearance, whether on the red carpet, on the set, or in an interview, Jamie Dornan exudes the aura of someone who knows where he is. He does not seek to return to the golden age, because he has never left that light. Camera with Flash. The image of Jamie Dornan in 2025 is proof of ageless charm, weathered silver hair, a calm smile, experienced but still warm eyes. The audience does not just see a star, but sees a real person with emotions, pain and belief in the value of art. I've learned that you can't please everyone, but if you're honest in every role, the audience will feel it. Jamie Dornan. That quote is the soul of his career, acting with heart, living with faith, and touching the audience with truth. Fire 10 years, not just an actor's journey, but a story of perseverance, maturity and timeless beauty. Jamie Dornan has been, is and will always be an icon, not only of cinema, but of human strength in the journey of finding oneself in a turbulent world. Sparkles Jamie Dornan, the timeless gentleman of Hollywood. A man who not only plays a role in a movie, but also writes the script for his own legend. Trophy Jamie Dornan, a legend of perseverance and courage over the years. In Hollywood, where the light can be extinguished overnight, Jamie Dornan chooses to exist by his own light, gentle, steadfast, but never fading. He does not need to be noisy to be noticed. Just by appearing, people know that he is a symbol of class and depth. Over the course of a decade, Dornan has gone through all the stages of acting, from the infatuated gaze of millions of viewers to psychological roles that make viewers ponder. Each project, each character is part of a journey of self-discovery, the journey of an artist who refuses to stop. Sparkle's Jamie Dornan of 2025 is not just Christian Grey or The Father in Belfast, he is a testament to the power of rebirth. He turns each role into a chapter of his life, each film into a tribute to the art he loves. If you look back 10 years and still see yourself as the same person, it means you haven't really lived. Jamie Dornan. That quote perfectly sums up his journey, a decade of transformation, growth, and constant moving forward. Glowing Star Tribute, Hollywood Legacy Tribute. When the new generation of films appear, when young stars shine one after another, there will still be a Jamie Dornan, who doesn't follow trends, but stands still in his own light. A man who has overcome all prejudices, all labels, to prove that true attraction lies not in youth, but in the depth of the soul. Speech balloon. And when audiences look back on the 2015 to 2025 era, the name Jamie Dornan will be more than just an actor. It will be a cultural icon, a testament that simplicity and honesty can still endure in a world full of glamour. Clapperboard Jamie Dornan, the man, the myth, the timeless legend. A decade has passed, but the legend has just begun.